Hello everyone, welcome to Indian's Kingdom at England. Today's video is about how to apply for the car or motorcycle license in UK. I had prepared a video, same video in the Hindi language, but I thought it might be useful to everyone, so I'm making this in English. Hopefully this video would be pretty much helpful. Like, share, comment and subscribe. Let's get started. So once you are in the UK, you can apply for your motorcycle or car license after 185 days of residency. I think you can apply even before that, but you may not be able to take the practical exam, because during the practical exam they do ask you to sign onto the tablet where it says that you do have 185 days of residency. Having said that, first you go to the online, you just do the Google search that how to apply for the provisional license. You need to fill in all the details over there, which are like very specific. It might take around 5-10 minutes of your time. Once you do that at your home, the filled form is going to come. In that form you just need to put a photograph and you need to just sign it, and that should be it actually, until your documents are you don't have the valid document. So let's go through that. Actually, if you are non-UK identity document holder, which might be the case in case of immigrants, you may not have the UK identity document, which is UK passport and all of those things actually. So this information may not be much helpful. This would be helpful. So in this case there are various options as you can read through. The first is, so as it says, you must provide one of the options below actually, not all. So first is, as you can see where I have put my thumb, it's about proving your immigration status. So if you can generate the share code, you don't need to send any physical document to them. But remember, this you might need to try, or if you are from few countries, for example Europe and all, this might get generated actually. So what you need to do is you can just try it out. You go to this site, gov.uk, view or prove immigration status, and you check if you are able to generate the share code. The share code must start with letter S. Okay, and why have they mentioned it? They have mentioned it because there are share code which you might have generated, let's say before having a tenancy over here or going for a job. Those share code are different. Remember, actually there is a different site for it where you can generate it. This is a different share code. This is for proving your immigration status. Now these gets generated only for the immigrants who has obtained a passport, a visa for UK through specific method actually. For most of the countries um, it may not be valid. For example, I am from India and I am not able to generate the share code which starts with S because I had to go physically to the VFS office for my visa, which may be the case with most of the countries, but not for probably few European countries who gets their UK visa without going physically anywhere. So it's all online for them. So having said that very critical information which you may not find anywhere else, that's the first thing. So this is the easiest option wherein you don't need to do anything. Just generate the share code, put that into the form which you have received, just put that in, sign it, put a photo, send it back to them. When you send it to them, in case of first option, let's say share code option, you can send it via Royal Mail, the track and signed kind of option. It may not be required, but it's better because this is you want to do the process a little bit faster and everything. Sorry. So that's the first option. Second is the BRP, the people who gets the biometric residence permit in the UK and who are not able to generate, let's say, the share code, right? So what you need to do is actually you have an option. You can send the BRP or you can send your passport, but the passport is attached to your country and it's a bigger kind of very important document. So typically BRP is a safer option in case something happens. I mean, it's a BRP card which is very unique to UK. So send the choose option for the BRP if possible. and you need to send the original physical BRP. When you send that, again, I would advise that you send it through Royal Mail track and signed option. It needs to be sent to the Swansea, which is in Welsh, and with that, if you're sending any of your BRP or the passport, you need to also get it back, of course, because they will check and send it back to you. So for that, you can include the postage for the return into the envelope which you are sending your BRP in. What it means is that you go to the post office, you take two postage, one for sending from your current address to the Swansea for the DVLA, and one more for the return of your original document, BRP or the passport, right? So I think it might cost around £14, which is, I think, quite decent, because you are going to do this probably once in your lifetime. So it's okay, £14 or whatever number of pounds. I think it's better to be safe. It's signed and tracked. There are cases whose BRP were lost for whatever reason, so it's not worth the taking risk. Having said that, you just send it to them, wait for their response. If you have signed and tracked, you can just track it. It actually, for signed and tracked, it's the next day 1 p.m. delivery. So which is very, very fast. Even for written, you can just sign and track it. So your BRP or the original document is going to come back pretty fast. Your provisional license might come after 2 to 3 weeks, or maybe something like that. Actually, it depends where are you. I am in Bristol and it comes pretty fast for me. Maybe it comes within 4 or 5 days, I would say. Anyways, so having said that, you apply for it, you get the form, you send them BRP or passport or share code, they will send back the provisional license. In the provisional, remember, in the provisional, now till the you get provisional, you don't have option whether you are going for manual or automatic car, isn't it? So that option you don't need to fill. Once you go for the practical, at that time that option comes into the picture. Okay, having said that, once you do that, you get the provisional license number. With that number, you can book your theory exam. Once you do that, there are various options how you can pass the exam for the first time. What I would advise, or what I have done, is this. I have actually, first of all, I have read this book, which is very recent official theory test book for car drivers. It is actually pretty big, but it's actually worth. Highway code is there. This is the old DVSA book. What you have, you can buy an app, which is kind of, I would say, must, and that app is given from the TSO. Actually, look for this publisher, buy that app, which is £5, £4.99. Don't buy any other app, I would say, because this is official. You might get other app which is like 4-in-1 and whatnot, but I would advise this is pretty good app actually. Okay, go for that app. It gives you multiple option on multiple things, and there are chances of clearing in the first attempt. So this theory test involves, as you can see, these are the options actually: alertness, attitude, safety. These are the things that you need to prepare for, isn't it? So you also have a hazard perception test, which you need to practice on the DVS app, what I said, but it's very limited. It has around, I think, 13-14 clips, but typically what you get in the exam is totally different, and it might be the computer generated or the real one. You never know. So hazard perception you need to prepare in the app as well as online. After you clear, by the way, I got 49 questions right out of 50 in my exam, so I was pretty good over there, and for hazard perception also I was pretty good. Anyways, and after that is clear, you will get some reference number. Using that reference number, you can book your practical exam. Getting the practical exam slot is not at all easy here. It's very difficult, so you need to keep trying, if you are in hurry. But before trying, take courses with instructor. It's not easy to clear the practical exam in the UK. It is easy even to clear in the US or any other country, not in the UK. UK roads and drivers are known for the safety, and which is for good of all of us. So I would say take as many sessions with instructor as possible. Get that confidence, go to the different roads, roundabouts, traffic lights, crossroads, and they have many things. For example, level crossing, hump bridge. So there is no end to it. Take as many things, go very confident, and don't go just like that. Even if it gets delayed, let it be, because it will be your lifetime learning even after you get it, exam cleared. Okay, so that's it from my side. Hopefully, this will be very helpful to you, and these are very unique information that I have given. In case you have any question, comment it. Tell me which country you are from, what exact information you are looking for, and I will be happy to help. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye bye.